Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. 3 position battles to watch in Cowboys training camp. The Dallas Cowboys 2025 training camp is set to begin in Oxnard, California on July 24th. The team will hold their first practice on July 25th. June is just a few days away, but it is never too early to talk about a few battles we could see when July 24th rolls around. Beebe or Hoffman? The battle for the starting center position with the Dallas Cowboys is between Cooper Beebe and Brock Hoffman. Zach Martin is now retired and Beebe's natural position of guard is open for competition. Last season, Brock Hoffman filled in admirably when Martin was injured, but by no means did he slam the doors shut for competition this year. Hoffman's more natural position is center, so it stands to reason he'd be a better option in the middle where strength and athleticism are less of a factor, and Beebe's a better option at guard since that's what he played at Kansas State. Still, I think Beebe was one of the steals of the draft last season, and he very well could make a case for the starting center spot. Wide receiver 3. Would you rather see Jonathan Mingo or Jalen Tolbert? That is the biggest question I will be looking forward to in this training camp. This front office is going to try and make the Mingo trade work legit until the wheels fall off, and when you fork out a 4th-round pick for a guy who is not worth that high of a pick in the draft at all, you have to ride it until you can't anymore. Tolbert, with backups 90% of the year, finished with career highs in catches, 49, targets, 79, receiving yards, 610, and touchdowns, 7, in 17 games, 15 starts. Mingo has 585 yards in his 2 years in the league, so remind me again why the Dallas Cowboys traded a 4th-round pick for him. I don't see any value in him at all. Yet this is still going to be a battle for the wide receiver 3 spot. Turpin is just not a typical wide receiver, and I would even put him over Mingo if the season started tomorrow. Defensive line. Dallas has added 10 defensive linemen to the roster dating back to the 2024 NFL Draft. With 14 players in total there, new additions make up over 70% of the defensive line room. The Cowboys invested heavily in Odigizua this off-season, but guys like Solomon Thomas, Motzi Smith, and Jay Toya are question marks. We know what Micah Parsons, Dante Fowler, and the other defensive ends are going to bring, but what about the rest of the line? By that I really mean the defensive tackles. This could be something to watch during the camp battles. I really like Thomas, but Motzi Smith has got to figure this thing out. The numbers don't lie. Smith's 2024 stat line of 41 total tackles, 1 sack, and 4 tackles for loss, feels average. Let's hope Matt Eberflus, the new defensive coordinator, can get the most out of Smith's potential. Falcons may put 30-sack veteran on trade block, Cowboys emerge as potential suitors. After a challenging 2024 season, the Atlanta Falcons are reportedly considering placing veteran defensive lineman David Onyemata on the trade block ahead of the 2025 NFL season. With a career total of 30 sacks over 9 seasons, Onyemata remains a valuable asset. However, his recent performance and the Falcons' defensive struggles have prompted discussions about his future with the team. In the 2024 season, Onyemata recorded 45 total tackles, 23 solo, and 3.0 sacks over 17 games, marking his second-highest tackle total in his career. Despite his consistent presence on the field, the Falcons' defense ranked 31st in the league with only 31 sacks, highlighting broader issues within the unit. Originally drafted in the 4th round of the 2016 NFL Draft by the New Orleans Saints, Onyemata has been known for his run-stopping abilities and interior pass rush. His career includes stints with both the Saints and Falcons, accumulating 339 total tackles and 30 sacks over 137 games. The Dallas Cowboys have emerged as a potential suitor for Onyemata. Despite bolstering their pass rush with players like Dante Fowler Jr., the Cowboys still seek to strengthen their interior defensive line. Onyemata's experience and skill set could provide the necessary support alongside Osa Odigizua, who recently signed an extension. Under the guidance of new head coach Brian Schottenheimer, the Cowboys are focusing on creating a balanced team capable of deep playoff runs. Acquiring a veteran like Onyemata could address their defensive needs and add leadership to the locker room. While Onyemata remains under contract with the Falcons for another year, the team's limited cap space and desire to revamp their defense may lead them to consider trade offers. The Cowboys, aiming to solidify their defensive front, could be a fitting destination for the seasoned lineman. As the off-season progresses, Onyemata's situation will be one to watch, with potential implications for both the Falcons and any team looking to enhance their defensive capabilities.